Welcome to episode 2 of How to Raise a Kid. This episode is going to deal with conversations you need to have with your child. Okay? Let's say they're getting into their teenage years and, they're starting to go to the mall and be out some. There's some things that you need to make sure your kid knows. It's your responsibility to make sure they know this. You can't make the decisions for them when they're out on the street, but you can make sure they're not dumbasses when they're out there. Number 1, explain to them the birds and the damn bees. Make sure the boys understand you get some little girl pregnant, guess what, Hoss? You're responsible for that child. Okay? And don't go this bullshit where, oh, well, it's not a child yet. And face it. The little sperm gets to the little egg. Any biologist on Earth will tell you that thing is alive. So drop the euphemisms. That's a baby. And now your 13-year-old son is a daddy. So get the boys' heads out of their asses and explain to them, you get a little girl pregnant, you're owning that. You're responsible. We're raising men, not chumps. Okay? You get them pregnant, you're going to raise them. Have that conversation with the boys. I guarantee you the girls already understand it. Mamas, you need to have a chat with the girls also and make sure they understand that those little boys, they're going to tell you they love you for the rest of your life. But, there's not a lot of brain cells working in a teenage boy. Okay? Tell these little girls, hold off. Just say no. Nancy Reagan said it about drugs. I'm saying it about sex. Tell them just to say no. If you don't have sex, you won't be pregnant at 14. All right, number 2, you're going to have interactions with, the kid's going to have interactions with the cops at some point. Make sure your child understands that if they are stopped by the police, they're to use all of their manners. They're to say yes, sir, and no, sir, and do exactly what the cop says without an attitude. If they do that, you don't have to worry about your child getting the hell beat out of them or coming home dead. It's all in the news about, cops are horrible and cops are bad and cops are this and cops are that. Well, you know what? I have yet to see a single case where a police encounter has gone awry and there's a death involved where the person that's dead didn't resist the officers. There's not a single case. Now, that's not to say that in all cases the cops were justified in detaining or questioning that person. That's not to say that at all. But it is to say if you resist the cops, it may not end well for you. And so we need to make sure that our young men and young ladies understand that. And that you may wind up going to jail, Hoss, and that's not the end of the world. You're still alive. You resist that cop, you may not be alive. Okay? Number 2, when they do get arrested for something, tell them to shut the hell up. They need to know that they don't have to answer any questions. And when the cop says, oh, we can help you right now, but we're not going to be able to once your lawyer shows up, what are you, stupid? The lawyer is the one that will protect your rights and make sure you don't get nailed for something you didn't do. The cops are there to find somebody to blame for whatever went on. So make sure your kids understand 3 things. 1, babies are for real. And you get somebody pregnant, you're going to raise that child. You're going to own that. And it's, there's no 2 ways about it. 2, when you have an interaction with the cops, you're on your best damn behavior. You act like a fool, guess what? You're going to be treated like a fool. 3, you get arrested, shut up. Wait till your parents get there, get a lawyer involved, and you'll come out all right. Now, you make sure those kids know these things. A lot of kids out there don't know these things, and that's why these kids are getting in jams. Make sure your kids know these things, okay? That's your job as a parent. All right, so that rant's over. I'm going to stop talking. get my books. Me, Boo and the Goob, A Southern Adventure, JD and Me, Bad Ideas and Poor Judgment, and you'll understand why it's so important, why these things I'm telling you, why I feel so strongly about them. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.